Hello everyone, welcome back to Grow with Kylie. I'm Kylie here, and today we have another wonderful topic for you guys, and that is about my teenagers. I'm a teen just like you are, and I really want to talk about how we are truly, honestly, sincerely blessed. But before I get into it, I want to just give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High. I have been in a bit of a dump lately, and I just been second guessing, overthinking all the different things that happen when you aren't connected with the Most High. It starts by 1 or 2 days of you not being in the Bible consistently, then it leads to another 2 or 3 days of you just not necessarily falling off, but of you just not being in it all the way mentally, spiritually. And I'm glad to be back in a place where I'm able to make this content, make these videos, and post on my social media about the things I'm so passionate about, things that the Most High has placed in me, and that is growing in Christ, growing in life, growing, building our character, and focusing on the things that we're passionate about and using them for the glory of the Most High. That is all what we're here to do, and it's what I'm about with Grow with Kylie, if you didn't know. But to go back to the topic for today, to go back to the topic for today, I want to talk about how, as teenagers, we are truly blessed. So there's, the different stages of life. There is when you're really young, maybe like 5 to 10 years old, where you're receiving a lot of instruction from your parents. The video pause. You're probably in school. You are not probably. You're definitely in school. Some people are homeschooled, but you're definitely in school. And you're just receiving instruction from your parents. I mean, this time of your life is pretty fun because you don't have much of an understanding of the world. And then you move on into maybe 10 to about 10, ages 10 to 12, maybe a little bit of 13, but I didn't want to include teen in there. But definitely like ages 10 to 13, maybe even 14, that middle school age, where you're just going through a lot of puberty, a lot of hormones, a lot of different ideas about the world. And then you start developing your own ideas and maybe things that you're interested in, things that you like, people that you like, stupid little crushes, and all the different things that come with being in that age. Is a very, very tough time. Um, Time where you may stop, trusting in your parents as much, or not necessarily not trusting, but stop, listening to them as much because you think you know it all and you definitely don't. And then you move on to maybe that 15 to 18-year-old age. And this is the age where I really, really say prime time as a teenager. We are truly blessed to be the age that we are, because not only have we learned so much, hopefully throughout the first maybe 15, 16, 17, 18 years of our life, we are now in a time where we have a lot more freedom, maybe a bit more independence, hopefully trust from your parents. You are more mature now to be understanding the Bible, to create and establish a relationship with the Most High. Emotionally, we are still maturing, but for the most part, we have that together. We've learned how to deal with our puberty and hormones, all the different things like that. Like I said, we mentioned we have more freedom to do the things that can help us become strong mentally, strong spiritually, healthy, all around adults. So this time is really a blessed time, and I want people to realize that since you are still living under your parents' roof, you don't necessarily have the worldly stress of jobs and having to pay bills and all the different things that parents are thinking about. But you also do have, like I said, the freedom and opportunity to explore. And that is the blessing within itself, to explore and to truly mold yourself into what you want to be growing up. A lot of people don't have that chance. So if in fact you do have that chance, you're living in your parents' house, your parents are taking you to church every weekend, you are, you have a Bible that you're able to read, you have a little bit of money in your bank account so you can buy a Bible if you need to, you can, explore different things that you want to wear, what fits you the best. You have the time to take care of yourself properly and wake up a little bit earlier in the morning, go to sleep on time. You are developing, hopefully, and understanding the importance of being in order, and growing yourself. And that's the blessed time that you do have as a teenager, not having so much responsibility, but just enough that it teaches you for the future. It's a really great stage to be in. A lot of people don't like it because they decide that that time is supposed to be worrying about the future. But I really, really think that this time is great and a blessed time to be creating your future, creating a vision that you want for your life. What are the things that you really want, that you're passionate about, things that you want to do as you get into the older ages, 18 to 21 to 25, where you are now a grown adult? What are you learning now? What are you building on in yourself now that can really benefit you for that time? Stuff that will stick with you forever. Like I said, maturity emotionally, to know how to deal with stress, handle stress, to deal with your emotions, to understand that, not everything is necessarily for you, and that if something passes you by, that is exactly how it was supposed to go. Like I mentioned before, faith in the Most High and establishing that, building that, getting that down pat, because it's something that you're going to need for the rest of your life. Understanding what life is really about. I mean, I know that a lot of things are put in front of our faces, being in this world, but learning to be in this world and not of it this is a great time for that, because a lot of this time influences what you'll be in that 18 to 25-year-old stage, and that's what I always think. And it's such a blessed time to just, like I said, to become, to create yourself, and who you really want to be, and who, you know, what values and principles you're going to stand on going through in and throughout life. So you are blessed exactly where you are. And if you're somebody that's a little bit younger watching this, this can absolutely apply to you. If you're somebody a little bit older and maybe didn't have the opportunity during those ages to do what I'm talking about, listen, growth and the Most High and your passions and interests and creating yourself is always something that can happen no matter what stage you are at in life, no matter what age you are, no matter who you are. I'm just letting you know, especially for the teenagers, I feel like we're overlooked sometimes, People expect us to have it together, and sometimes we don't. Sometimes we're still dealing with a lot of stuff, and we can't handle the stress all the time. But I'm saying that it's a great time for you to learn how to do so for your adult life, for the rest of your life. Which is your adult life, and to really figure out what you want to do and figure out how you're going to make it work. I know there's a lot of things where people are taking the entrepreneurship route. I see it with kids my age. I see it with people a little bit older than me. Maybe even start that up and start getting that going, so that you are creating and building the foundation in those first 5 years of entrepreneurship, and now you know what you want to do, how to, make the money that you need to serve the life that you want to live, all those different things. There's so much to be created in this time, rather than spending it I heard something. Spending it worrying about the future, spending it worrying about what your friends are saying, spending it worrying about, what the world has going on. Don't get caught up. Focus on what you can do, what you can create, what you can explore, play rooms that you can get yourself in that can continue to motivate you, inspire you to figure out what you want to do with your life. And that's why I say this time is so, so blessed. You are blessed to be the age that you are right now, because today is the youngest you'll ever be. And once you take that chance to really to figure you out and put yourself together, obviously being aligned with the Most High and His Word, creating that relationship, you really, really will be successful. And I don't mean that monetarily. I don't mean that by having the most houses or cars, or having, even relationships, friendships, and all these other, I guess, material possessions that you can acquire. I mean your character, your soul, and who you are, creating that and building that, especially in this time. That is truly the most successful that you can be. So yeah, that is everything I had to say about my teenagers. As always, okay, like I was saying, to close out this video, you are blessed to be the age that you are. Teens, you have the opportunity to create the life that you want for yourself, and you don't have to be concerned about what everybody else is doing. Just stay in your own lane, and remember, true success starts with God. And at the end of the day, understanding what life is about, we are trying to get to the Most High's kingdom and get the job well done, good and faithful servant. So live your life sincerely, be genuine, be honest with everything that you do. Understand that you may not know everything, but like that movie Pursuit of Happiness said, figure it out. And know that you are in control of your life, and that you have a lot of time on your hands compared to the average adult, compared to what the average adult does to really be who you're meant to be. Um, so like I said, closing out this video, if you guys want any more content like this from me, you guys can go follow me on my social medias. All that information will be in the description, my Instagram, my TikTok. Yes, I do have a Facebook, but I really don't know how to use it because I am Gen Z and Facebook is just not a Gen Z platform. It's for the older people. I don't understand how to use it. But anyways, I also have my Amazon storefront where I post all my stuff that I use for myself, for my business, and for making content like this mic right here. Um, what else? I also have my faith-based apparel on my Etsy. I have some amazing cool things that I just amazing cool things that I posted recently. Some shirts that are really, stuff that I say on the daily basis that I decide to put on some t-shirts. I even have some skirts on there, some dresses, some kitchen aprons for those who like to cook. So make sure that you go check out the Etsy. And I think that's all. I have so many more things coming. So as always, stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you all. And as always, let's continue to grow. I will see you in the next video.